Okay, hi. Just when I'm just started doing my video recording, my car's just parking up outside, so hopefully it isn't ruining the audio. But that's typical for me. Right, I just want to do this video showing people how I got from um, this iPhone panorama um, to this. Which is kind of like, again, it's a Nashville kind of Instagram filtery thing, but I make it a little bit more interesting because I like to add the like a kind of Lomo. Now my cats are starting to try to get into my front room. So yeah, a kind of Lomo-y style as well. So I don't just want to make it; I want to personalise it. Instead of just going along with what Instagram have done and obviously do my own style. So there we go. So I'm just gonna. Obviously, what happens is when you're creating, editing things in Lightroom and other software, it's going to be difficult for me to completely recreate this in the way that it is, because there's that many different functions that you change. I mean, I can create I can save the thing, but I'm going to create a similar but different style, because I can't completely recreate that, because there's so many different things you have to change and stuff. But I can get something similar. I'm going to get some, and what I'm going to do this time around is I'm going to create something that looks cool, but it's going to look slightly different. I might give it like a greeny tint tone and stuff like that, but you'll see that there's similarities. So the good thing about using an iPhone 6s is actually that when you're actually getting a good image. I mean, that's clear, it's nice, I mean, untouched. You'd think, oh, okay, it's alright. I mean, a lot of people like this kind of photography, don't they? Just clean, realistic photography. But I love stylising photographs. That's one of my things. I don't always have to do it. I mean, if I was doing a wedding, for instance, I'd stylise it slightly. Because, I mean, obviously, some weddings would look probably quite cool with that kind of look. But it's more grungy at the moment. It's kind of like a grungy analog, kind of modern but retro modern thing. And there's this one here that I've done, which is again similar to that one. Just by doing certain things to it and using software. I mean, that's the original. Again, some people would say, well, that's nice, but I like to add colour. I like to see the colours. I love to see this kind of, again, this hipster kind of Japanese photography kind of style, the candy, the surrealism, etc. So, okay, let's have what I might do is I might use another photograph just so people can see. So I'm going to go into photos and look for a photograph, because at least then I'm doing something a bit unique instead of doing the same photograph over and over. So in photo, here we are, here's a collection of photographs. I've got to get a tripod as well for this photography when I'm doing panoramas, because sometimes you get a few, you won't notice them, but there's a few errors with the panoramic thing. So I quite like that one. There, that's quite nice. This one's different, I like it. That's pretty, I like that one. That one's got a better angle on it because you can see more of the bridge. But then that's a bit closer and personal, so then again I might just go for this one. It's hard to say. So look at this one here. That bridge looks slightly deformed because of the panoramic. There was wind was blowing, so obviously as I was moving it was creating some sort of. Unless that is like that. I don't think many people have noticed, but I am. I'm quite funny really, like that. It was very windy yesterday, the other day, so I need to get some kind of very stable, very stable kind of camera. Again, I bet this one's got a few oddities. No, not really. I quite like that picture, and obviously the bridge in the background is just a few little tweaks, little abnormalities that don't really do any harm. So yeah, I'll use that one. And there's a lot of blue in this one, which will be interesting. So no, I like to bring out the colours and stuff in photography. They're there and they exist. I kind of like the Tokyo. I might call it Tokyo style. Tokyo. Oh, is Tokyo Japan? I hope so. I bet it's China. Oh, what's the capital of Japan? I'm sure it's Tokyo. Tokyo. I might put like right in the left corner. Tokyo preset. So sorry about that. I'm not a racist thing. Okay, so let's get back to Lightroom. Let's import it. Yeah, it says file when not found because I've moved it. I thought it would have catalogued it actually. No, oh no, if you move things, it messes things about. Well, not that forced. Desktop. Let's just import this new one. So at least now I can show people how I go the process I use. I use different kinds. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to create a Tokyo. So it's looking good. I like it. So it's going to the develop module. Module. Okay, so first of all, I always take the highlights down. So we've got a bit more cloud coming here. We've got a bit more information. Unfortunately, it wasn't raw, so you're not getting. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull much out of that, but it's an interesting, it's impactful. Not as brilliant as it could have been, but excellent. Right, so let's just. I might make it just tweak it slightly. There we are. Tin purple. I usually add a little bit of purple in things with that and the cross process. Might just lift it up a tad so we can see a bit more information in the shadows and stuff. Contrast. Might just pull the contrast. It's quite a good contrast anyway. So already we're getting some sort of feathery look here. We've got shadows. I've just lifted things down. If you see me moving things around and that's. I want a bit more sky, so I'll create that bit there. Get a bit of clarity in there, so just pull that out, just get some more interesting detail. There we are, it's popped it out. I think that's called popping. It's nice to add that information. Vibrancy, now one of these can look good. I quite like the vibrancy there, yeah, that's nice. Already we're getting that kind of effect, saturation, not too much. Just might pull that back a bit. Okay, so the curve, I always like create a matte. Then pull it in. Unfortunately, I just pulled the matte up too far. Sometimes you can overdo the matte. That's kind of making the blacks look nice and brighter. But oh, that's nice and rich. Oh yeah, perfect. There we are. So already we've changed the photograph from this to this. Okay, so I'm not going to lift that on because it'll just create some sort of weird effect there. Now split toning. This is my usual thing. Let's just create kind of a bit of a glow there. That's nice. I might have to change that again though in a minute. And a purple blue. So here we are. We've got the kind of weird natural look going on there. That's quite nice. The purple. I quite like purples in there. But I'm gonna. That's it. And I'm just going to sort of take the saturation down in the purple bit. Let's see, there we are, that's nice. So nice, we've got a nice Tokyo looking thing coming along. Okay, detail, don't need to do that, I don't need to do that now. Obviously the vignetting, I don't like too much. I'm not one of these crazy vignetters, so I'm just going to create a kind of simple vignette. I might vignette it a few times. There we are. Highlights. It's just. I wish there was a. Oh, hold on a minute. Highlight paint overlay. I want. Yeah. Just make it a nice softish kind of, there we are, just to make it an interesting look. Right, DA's, just create a little bit of ease there. No, there we are. Did I even do it? No, I didn't do it with ease. I didn't think I did. Highlights again, just go back up again, just see if we can change a few. Yeah, a bit more clarity is nice. Vibrance, we've got the saturation, perfect. Yeah, I might just lift up some of the mid-tones, give it a bit more impact. There we are, it's quite nice, pretty, etc. Now I've lifted that up, I just want to create a bit of a darker vignette. I used to watch tons of videos on YouTube on thinging around this. Let's just create around this again. There we are, let's do that. Just darken it a minute. There we are, perfect. I quite like that. So this is the first part. I'm just going to create a few interesting foreground information. So I'm just going to sweep it up here. I'm going to probably line it up a little bit at the front. There we are. I'm going to create more clarity, just so that it gives it more of an interesting appeal. I'm going to lift it up a bit more. There we are. So yeah, I like that. Close. So there we are, I've got an interesting bit of information here. I'm going to just make that another one, just a shorter one, just pulling the exposure in, just to create a bit of a lens thing going on as well, so that's good, done. Simple as that. I might just create a sky, just see if we get some more definition in the sky. So I'm going to put in the clarity, again highlights down, not really getting much more exposure, I don't want to touch that. Shadows, yeah, just to give it some more of that, that's good. So click close, that's brilliant. So I'm happy with that. Got more information. So we've got the original and the new version. Excellent. So next stage is to take it, photo edit in. I used to use Analog Effects Pro more, but that really does try and mimic, and some of the effects in it can be disastrous. I like Color Effects Pro at the moment. I'm going to do some cross-processing, some really interesting different things with it, which we'll get to. So here we are, it's just bringing up Color Effects Pro 4, free, from Google. If you just type Google Nick in, N-I-K, just download it for Mac or PC, and I love it. So here we go. So we've got Detail Extractor. Again, I might use that because it's interesting. See what we can get. I mean, that's too much. That's like really bad HDR. I've seen people doing HDR in the past, and I started imitating it, and it was very bad. I was like, why am I doing it? That's quite dark and too much. So I'm not that comfortable with that. Did I? Shit, hold on a minute. Did I? Just got to try something new again. Just got to cancel that. Just got to edit in Color Effects Pro 4 and just make sure the top. Oh yeah, it's ticked. I thought it was. Just checking. No, it wasn't one of my presets. So here we go. Just go back into it again quickly. Poor thing. So I might not do I might pop it a little bit more. We'll see. So there we are. Yeah, I might no, I'll leave it like that. To be honest, I might just pull the okay. Well, no, we need a bit more contrast. There we are. That's nice. Saturation. Effect register. Yeah, fine. I'll do. So add filter. Let's do some cross processing. This will be interesting. I just like B2, but just have a look through the different. So yeah, a couple of different styles. I mean, you could say this is the filter, but then again, it is more of a manual filter system. I quite like that, but it's too open to information. That's a bit rough now. I want to lift it. Oh, that's nice. A bit Mad Maxy. Might be too much. I quite like these lifting ones here. That's a nice one. 7. It's not too much. It's okay. Right. I'm just going to change the strength of it. See if we can just toggle it. See what's going off. It's not really doing much because obviously I think that I've cross-processed it anyway. Earlier on, I did. So, but it might add that a little bit extra. Add filter now. Another one is I think I used nostalgic. I think I've just got rid of the cross process. No, I haven't. So yeah, nostalgic filter. Too much there. No, I don't think I'm going to use nostalgic. Oh no, different film types. So if you go into different ones, some interesting ones. I think I used one of these around here. Which one? I think it was one further down if I recall. I quite like that one. It's kind of interesting, but I might just take the brightness in. Perceptual saturation down. I might not even bother with that, to be honest. Oh no, hold on, shadows. There we are. I can lift it up again and bounce it. So it wasn't too crazy. I might have done too much on it now, I think. Let's just have a look with that. I quite like it with that, to be honest. No, then again, yeah, I like it with that, so I'm not going to use that one this time around. So what look, see what else we can do. To be honest, I'm quite happy with that. I might just go with the the film grain. I quite like the film grain effect. I don't want it to look noisy though, so I just create a kind of noise overlay. Soft film contrast. There we are. That's quite nice. There, it's getting some more of that film kind of look to it. It's more printy looking. I quite like that. Add filter. Let's just add another vignette again. Lens, yeah. So it's a bit of an heavy one, this. There we are, that's quite nice. Brightness, yeah, lifted the brightness up. There we are. We're still getting similar to that the last photograph. Just let's have a look at size a minute. It's not really showing much. Quite like that. There we are. Quite 15 minutes, about 20 minutes doing that photograph. So there we are. Quite happy with that. I'm not sure about this side though now, to be honest with the vignette. Let's just pull the vignette off a minute. Oh no, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. It's created some sort of soft, hazy effect on the top, so I quite like it. Okay, save. So if I just click save, and I'll share this video to YouTube, and then hopefully people would have. I know people probably won't think that, but all my live people have kind of like think that I don't. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. Sometimes people don't believe me. I'm not saying I'm not being believed, but so I'll just export this, put it on Facebook, so you can see me actually put it on there. Panorama 3. I'm going to put 3. I'm not very good with naming things. quite like that. It's different. It's got appeal. I like the kind of colours in it and all this. It's very trippy. Again, so yeah. So we've gone from that to that. So we can get some information out of it. Not saying that as a method. I mean, that was a lot more nice, and I mean that one's very Tokyo-y, very crazy. Photo. Upload it from a desktop. Just done the video for this one, yeah. For this, what should I say, manipulation. Tokyo, yeah, Tokyo, Matt, Tokyo Candy Pop. That sounds wrong actually. Tokyo Candy. Yeah, just call it, not pop. I'll call it Tokyo Candy Retro Lomo. Yeah, Lomo, yeah. So okay, just got to wait for it to upload here. So while that's uploading to my whatever, excellent. Okay, so bye for now. Thank you for watching.